Hey, what's happening, F.U.L. fam? Been having a ball out here. Been really having a ball. This is the Black Thought Interviews. I believe this is episode 8. And today we're interviewing SABUR Sanford. He's a marketing director for the dental industry. A good brother and a good interview. I just want to say first that the support I've been receiving for these interviews, the emails, the inboxing, it's been overwhelming and humbling. I'll get to each one of you guys in order, and I'll release them in order, but I definitely want to hear everybody's opinions because they all need to be heard, you know. Everybody needs to be heard, from the doctors to the janitors. And I want to thank, personal thanks to Dr. Michael Carter, Sr. of Black Wall Street, for helping me kick this off. So, you know, every Friday we'll release an episode. So I'll get to you and you will be heard in order, but definitely I'll get to you, and I appreciate this. We're hearing some various opinions, and like I said, I respect them all. So, you know, open up your mind and get prepared to have a good time, all right? Let's go.
You are now tuned in to F.U.L. Podcast Show, where family unites listeners and listeners become family. Now allow me to introduce your host, Cornelius James and Mr. Info Joe. And, oh yeah, F.U.
Come and talk deserves a walk. Come and talk deserves a walk. Come and talk deserves a walk. Commentating, illustrating.
We created this podcast for the people, for the comments that's not represented. But now we got a voice. Yeah, now we got a voice.
F.U.L. Podcast Show. F.U.L. Podcast Show. F.U.L. Podcast Show.
Hi, F.U.L. fam. This is Cornelius James. And thank you for tuning in to the Black Thought Interviews. Today we're interviewing SABUR Sanford. Let's welcome him to the show. And how you doing, SABUR?
Well, I'm doing well. And yourself, sir?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. You know, I'm glad you're here. Can you give the people a brief bio about yourself? Of yourself, rather. Yeah.
My name is SABUR Sanford. I was born here in the United States. I'm a marketing director of dental clinics, and we have a lot going on for the dental industry.
Nice. Oh, you weren't finished. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I'm finished.
Okay. Well, the first question, like to ask you, what do you prefer to be called? Afro-American, Black American, African American, colored, Negro, etc., and why?
I mean, my question is, why do we have to put a color on it? How come we just can't be Americans? Okay, I'm not an African American because I'm not an African that migrated to America. Okay, but if you wanted to put a color on it, let's say Black American. Or just American. Why? Because that's what I am.
Hey, there is no right or wrong answer, and I appreciate your answer. Okay, I got another question for you. What do you think of our culture's current state in America?
Our culture's current state in America is, I would say, rapidly declining due to the fact that what are we doing? I mean, as a race itself, what are we doing? We're not progressing, okay? We're just stagnated, stuck in the same old place doing the same old thing. That's my question. That's my answer.
Okay. Much respect. Let's move on. Here's another question I have for you, SABUR. We are $1 trillion a year consumers in America, but we own little to nothing. And what can we do to change that, Sabor?
Well, what can we do to change that? We have to go back to the early 1900s, and I would have to say Black Wall Street. Buy black, keep your black money in the same community. Back during them days, it took $1 300 times to circulate and then leave the community. We need to open up stores, open up restaurants, things that we know how to do that we're not doing, okay? And then we, like I say, buy black, spend it in your own community with your own people instead of spending it with other races.
I agree. I got another question for you, Sabor. We're giving President Obama a report card. Now, what grade would you give him? An A, B, C, D, or F, and why?
President Obama, I would give him an F. Because number one, what has he done to help his race? You have different people that's in congressmen. They help their own, okay? We're not even given a chance. And to have a black president that's doing absolutely nothing for his race, but he's helping other races, I have to give the brother an F. I respect him because he's black. But what he's done to help his own, not one thing. I have to give him an F.
Okay. All right, so boy, we're going to move on to the next question, and it is, can you give us 1 to 3 books you have read that changed your life?
I've read To Behold a Pale Horse. I mean, it's a good book. It's very interesting, and it made me think, and I've changed my life around on that book itself.
I read it years ago, but by you saying that, I'm going to have to go, I'm older, mature, and think different now, so I'll have to go view it and read it again with a different mind state and see if it moves me like it moved you, boy, and I really appreciate that. So lastly, I want to tell you, can you tell the people where they can find you via a location or social media?
You can find me on Facebook. I'm constantly on Facebook. I have I have a group. It's called Grown and Sexy. And what we do is that we talk about everything, life problems, family problems, and we just have a nice discussion. You can find me there.
What's it called? Say it again. What's it called again?
Grown and Sexy.
Grown and Sexy. I like that. All right, I'm going to look that up myself, and then I'm going to join your group,
For sure.
And they can find that under your name, Sabor? Under
my name, Sabur Sanford.
Can you spell it for the people out there so they can make sure they can find you?
Yes. It's SABUR SANDFORD.
Thank you. I appreciate everything and your time, Sabor. F.U.L. fam, you stay tuned. This is Black Thought Interviews, and that was Sabor Sanford. And we appreciate everyone's time and keep an open mind. Thank you. And Sabor, man, I really appreciate you. You have a great day.
I thank you. You do the same.
Thank you. You too, bro.
Now allow me to introduce your host, Cornelius James and Mr. Info Joe. And oh yeah, F you.